Hello there. This is actually take two of the same thing I just did a minute ago, but somehow people know how to call. I haven't had a call in I don't know how many days, but if I'm making a video, people know how to call me. That's Murphy. Murphy's fault. Anyhow, I like the way Mark Galici starts his shows out and all that kind of stuff. And he thanks everybody that sent him something. A gentleman named Bob McAfee. I know I'm screwing up his name, and my wife wrote it down. I'm not sure if that's it. On the box that he sent, there was no name on the return address, and I didn't see anything inside. If there was and I missed it, I apologize again. But he knew that I had the sticks that I measure my logs, go down and mark off 17 inches. Boom, right on the money. So the 17 inches, if I put, if you mark where you're right dead on 17, okay, that's no good. And 18 is a little bit long, so by the time you put the crayon at the end and mark there, you got a 17.5-inch log. How I came about 17 or 18-inch logs or right around that vicinity was when I used to burn inside my wood stove. It would burn down, it would burn in the center, and the ends were always there because I used to cut them at 24. Why not cut them at 24? You can put a 24 in there. And the ends, it would burn for a while, then I'd have to roll the stuff in again. And I got tired of that. I wanted a full burn, so I measured how wide the full burn was, and that's when I started making them. But since then, I don't burn wood inside anymore. But then I found with those totes containers, to get 2 rows in there, you got to have that amount. If you have that amount, you ain't getting 2 rows in there. If you got that amount in there, you're wasting money. So that's why I still measure things, and it's how I got started. It's kind of like a road how it got started with the 2 horses' butts, I guess. I don't know. But anyhow, I want to thank him. These are plastic heavy duty. They got a nice little 1-inch thing on there, so if you wanted to cut them at 6 inches, you mark there. He might want to think about marketing those. I don't know how he did it. It's solid, And let me tell you, if you lose one of these in the woods, you better find a new eye doctor, because you're not going to hurt it. I don't care what you do, you're not going to hurt it. And if you can't see those on the ground I know that it's not like in the woods here, but I don't think you're going to find a nicer thing than these. Anyhow, that's that. And he's good at measuring too. He remembered all that stuff. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate that. Now what we're going to do is, I got a guy coming up, the guy that just called, and he's buying some sawdust. I need that bucket. I have unloaded that bucket with that wood in there more times than not else. Oh, by the way, I did not cut this wood. But here's why you need a wood measurer. See that one short? Who measured this one back here? I cut a lot of those off to make them the right length. That's kind of why they just stack nicer. So I got to get this thing emptied in 20 minutes, which I think I can. So I can't get around there. I got to get the plastic. I put the plastic on there because it rained. We had a couple good rains on there. And so there wasn't any point in not doing that. Let me show you how easy that plastic is to get on it and take off. It's all it is some little screws. There's 2 screws that hold it in. All these plastic things, this is all I do. And it's not for everybody. Everybody's got their own easiest way of doing things. And then you just roll it up. Oh, I got a water belly in there. I guess you saw that, I'm not sure. You can just roll it up. I'm not really concerned with the water that, maybe come and get on the side. I don't think that's as tense. And it's got outer exposure, so it really, now I'm not in there. It's got outer exposure, so it really, with a wind or a day like today, it's going to just dissipate pretty quick. But it's the wood that gets down in between the 2 rows, the front row and the back row. It's that water that really doesn't have much wind getting to it. I'll bring you around here for this. Not too rough. Gotta go the right direction. There you go. And for now, I'll just set this here. I'm gonna probably top that load off. I gotta get on the ball here. Like I said, I got a guy coming to get some sawdust. So I want to get through this fairly quick, but if I get it up higher, you won't get in more level. I ran out of wood there and just did that real quick. I guess I'll put you over here. Got to get splitting, guys. I'm gonna put you right here. Might be a little bit far away. Apologize. Try to get some of that done before he gets here. So I just don't feel like dumping that load out again. I done dumped it out, like I said, 2, maybe 3 times. If you watched up to Tony's Cool Tools, he showed the bucket. It's a utility bucket, and it's highly recommended and highly used. We'll see if the dipstick's long enough to touch the oil. Yeah, I see oil on it. It's good. We don't got to get too carried away here. People wouldn't recognize the place. Fuel coming up. I hope there's no leak right now. I don't see any as of yet. Gas is just coming up in here. That thing likes to choke the first time and then no choke. we got it. I don't know how much time is left. Ooh, leave my hat on. Now I gotta get back and see what kind of time we got left here. I know I jabbered a little bit at the beginning, yeah. That is not stacked really properly. And a lot of that is gonna probably get stacked up into here. My main thing was get the bucket emptied and get it back to the sawdust pit, because I got too much sawdust back there. So it's just kind of a quick show. Split a little wood. I got to stack this up neatly, and I want to make it, I try to make them rounded so I don't get water bellies. So that's kind of what I'm shooting for. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks, Bob, for the nice red, white, and blue markers. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye now.